Hello, my name is Kelly Butler and I'm the Head of Geography here at Stafford Grammar School. Today I'm going to discuss curriculum making in action through the use of one curriculum artefact.
This artefact has been identified for the teaching of global climate change, which is part of Unit 3 for A-Level Geography, which is studied by 17 to 18-year-old students. These students may or may not have studied climate change as part of their GCSE studies, but have all studied climate change as part of their Key Stage 3 curriculum. As you can see from the specification, there is a direct reference to both climate change and global warming. Before the artefact is introduced, students' existing knowledge and preconceptions of global warming is explored. This is then expanded upon when the artefact is shown, as this can trigger more thoughts. This mind map activity is fundamental to understanding what the students are bringing to the classroom. The infographic is supported by definitions of global warming and climate change, and vitally, the difference between the two. The first time the infographic is shown, the students are asked to carry out an examination. It is important to understand who has created it, the intended audience, the purpose, and what information it contains. As you can see, the artefact does not refer to one specific place. It is placeless, a tool to show what could happen if climate change was tackled in a certain manner. The artefact shows two scales, global effects and impacts, alongside national effects and impacts. When using this artefact, I translate these to the UK. The powerful geographical knowledge comes from the use of this artefact. One way in which this is accessed is by watching. Students watch a clip from the old BBC World Climate Change documentary showing the impact of climate change in Switzerland. This is a useful tool to scaffold conversations on the impact of climate change and to separate physical and human causes of climate change. The powerful knowledge comes from these discussions, including the short and long-term potential changes. The students are challenged to link climate change to health, development, urbanisation, industry, globalisation and sustainability. This activity pushes the students to think geographically about climate change and to establish indirect and direct links to other areas of their studies. From this clip, the students are then challenged to think beyond their existing knowledge by carrying out more research. The students are asked to research the Department of Health. They are encouraged to look at the Department of Health's policy on the projected impact of climate change. This links directly to the artefact since co-benefits are shown between health and climate. This research is then used to identify direct and indirect links between the infographic and the Climate Change Act of 2008. These questions are shared with the students and discussion takes place based upon these two bits of research. The geographical thinking is expanded by then look at climate change alongside groundwater stores within the UK. Students are required to apply climate change projections to groundwater systems. This allows students to tie together knowledge of environmental wealth, energy supplies, health and place.
This infographic was used in 3 separate geography lessons, each of them 70 minutes long. The infographic was the hook which we repeatedly used to access the specification on climate change. The lessons were inductive. The infographic showed many generalisations which required exploration. I, the teacher, guided the students through different activities which allowed them to develop their core and powerful disciplinary knowledge.